Hey guys, Firebox here. This is going to be my official PvP analysis series that we're going to take directly from our Wipe Day Cleric solo run. I hope you enjoy this. We're going to go through all the fights. I'm going to give you my analysis on every fight, what I did, why I did it, and we're going to go through kills, deaths, etc. Let me know if you enjoy this type of content, and I'll keep making it. Let's get started. So we see this player here. I'm backing up to get buffed. Unfortunately, I'm not used to the staff. I bonked the wall. I keep jumping backwards to get as many buffs as we can before this guy pushes. Get a judgment off because it's free damage. At this point, we're full buffed. The only thing left for us to do is try to just kill him in melee combat. I'm jumping, but that's not necessarily good or bad. I'm doing it just to try to reduce his chance of getting headshots, but it's kind of hard to get headshots on my own with the flanged mace. Fortunately, we win that fight. Next, we have a bard. He's sitting on the other side of this wooden wall. He starts to run. I decide before I push him, I'm going to pre-buff. Then a wizard comes up. He's using magic missile. As long as we don't run directly at him, we should be okay. I decide, hey, wizards are kind of weak against Holy Strike, but he invises to our left. I decide to try to rotate and jump away right in front of him. And this gives me time to deal enough damage before his magic missile kills us. The bard starts to push, but we're half HP from the wizard. I decide to shut the door, run out, and heal. This gives me an opportunity because we have that barrier in between us. What I forgot was I should have used a lesser heal here. Because I used a clarity pot, I just forgot. But yeah, we should have used any healing we had as soon as we entered that door. General rule of thumb is whenever you see opponents, try to pre-buff before fights, because that's really your big advantage of Cleric, is that you are able to pre-buff. We shut the door in that fighter's face. Fortunately, he wastes his sprint and runs straight into a floor trap, which is great for us. At this point, my plan is to try to get a judgment off. He is currently dancing around this middle area, which makes using a Holy Strike really difficult. We get the Holy Strike off, hit him in the head, and take him out. If anyone's ever kind of dancing around an object, just try to get the judgment off. You're going to have enough distance where you'll probably be able to get that free hit off. Alright, we're sitting here in the middle. I think I hear somebody. It's getting kind of into the middle circle. Like, we're dead center, and it feels weird that we don't see anybody. We catch this player off guard. He's resting. You got to be really careful when you decide to rest. I always try to start with a Holy Strike before our fights. We hit him once with it. He's still not dead. Hit him twice. At this point, I know he's got to be low. I rush in there, hit the judgment. I back away because if he's using a Hellfire and gets it off, I don't want to get insta-killed by that. We're about to put a campfire down here. And we see a player. We back away, full buff, and we have the Holy Strike ready. This player, I don't know why, but he went all the way down the stairs, and now we have a Death Beetle assisting us in this fight. He really can't do anything. We hit him with the Holy Strike, hit him with the Judgment. If you ever have players that are fighting mobs like that, just hit them with your spells, and it's almost a guaranteed kill. Alright, we're sitting here in the middle. I see this player all the way down below, looting. I decide that I'm going to pre-buff first, and then jump down. The goal being that he was just fighting. Maybe he's low, maybe not. I decide, hey, I'm going to go for a Holy Strike, but he starts going up the stairs. So I go for a Judgment instead because I can get that, but I can't track the Holy Strike dead towards him just because of the way the angling works. At this point, he's trying to run away. If someone's running away like that, just get the Holy Strike ready to go, and you can usually get that damage off. It's really your main range as a Cleric. Alright, we have this player coming across us. We were just fighting the centipede. We back away all the way across the wall as far as we can to get our buffs off. He decides to start running, but we're pre-buffed. We have absolutely no reason to back away at this point. If we keep chasing him, we can always pre-buff again before we reach him. We see that he has a bow. We need to be very careful here. I try to bait out one of his hits, and I do. Hits the shield. At this point, I'm going to rebuff behind this wall where it's safe, and then I'm going to re-push out. I'm still trying to dodge his crossbow. Fortunately, I did jump straight over it. We whiff our judgment here, which sucks. He got just out of range. Now we have a 30-second cooldown. Our best bet to get any damage we can get is going to be Holy Strike. He puts himself in the worst possible situation. He puts himself right against that door. I get 3 Holy Strikes off. I know he's got to be somewhat low, but he has the second wind going off, which is going to give him half his health back. We have the spider here to assist us. I know he's low. He's playing like he's low. And this spider comes in clutch, takes him out. You know, easy fight against that fighter. Alright, so we're going through. We're opening this door. I think I hear someone nearby, but I'm not really sure. I see a ranger here, pre-buffing as usual. This is more of just a PSA. I don't know what this guy was doing. If you don't have a headset, you really should have one. That guy just did not hear me at all. Alright, I get full buff for this player. He starts running. Here's the problem with Cleric. Cleric is kind of slow, and catching up to somebody who can shut doors in your face very quickly can become a pretty big problem. So, with this in mind, I pull out my fists, and my goal is to just get a judgment off if I can. Fortunately, we do. I figure, hey, he's a rogue. He's got to be a little bit low. I'm still chasing up my fist. I try to hit him, and just his movement and my fist just were not working out. I pull my mace out, and fortunately, I was right. He was low, and I end up getting that kill. Alright, so we load into this game, and you know it's going to be something crazy when I'm showing you the loading screen. So we spawn here in this little down area. I go to open this chest, and of course, it's a mimic right off the bat. So we're going to have to fight this right away. Mimic's fine. Go to loot it, and oh my god, there's a fighter. So at this point, I'm kind of freaking out. I get a couple hits in. I back away, get some space to get the judgment off. I'm jumping, trying to get him to miss. We just barely win that. We're supposed to lose that fight every time. We got really lucky there. If you ever get into a situation like that, try to just get a little bit of distance in fight and get that so you can get that free judgment off for that chip damage. Alright, we see this player looting. Again, getting full buffed, jumping while buffing because it's going to make us a little bit faster. I noticed that he's chasing us at this point while we're full buff, which is very strange. So I decided to pull back, get a Holy Strike off after using my potions, hit him with the Judgment. You know, Holy Strike Judgment does a really large amount of damage, and if you can do it before a fight, always try. It's going to make your life a lot easier. At this point, I think I'm hearing players. I decide to go ahead and get full buffed here. Pull out my Holy Strike. There's a rogue. He's currently chasing us. Unfortunately, we hit ourselves with our own Holy Strike, but I know I hit him too, and I hit him with the Judgment. I heal myself back up to almost full. I know I am way higher HP than he is. All I have to do is just make it so he can't leave. Fortunately, there's no way he can open the door without us letting him leave. So at this point, I'm waiting for my Judgment to come back because the Rapier has better range than ours does. Fortunately, though, he oversteps a little bit, and we just barely get that kill. Alright, at this point, I hear players, so as I said, jump away, get space, pre-buff. If they chase you, perfect. If not, you can always go towards them full buffed. Get the Holy Strike off, get the Judgment off. Unfortunately, I messed up there. I ended our Judgment a little bit early, but luckily it didn't matter. Just be careful when you're casting Judgment. You can't move before the move is over, or you're going to whiff that shot. Once you get closer towards the end of the game, I recommend going down hallways with your Bless protection buff because it lasts so long. At this point, I see this player here. He's just standing there letting me buff. I don't really know why, but I'm in the middle of the axes. I know he's got to be weak just because of how he's playing. I hit him with the Holy Strike, hit him with the Judgment, hit him once with the mace. You know, done deal. That's pretty much it. You know, Holy Strike, Judgment, go for the kill while you're buffed. That's kind of the main 3 things you want to do as a Cleric. I think I was going to go fight the Centipede at this point, but I started hearing players and this wizard came by. Fortunately, he was weak. Wizards are one of our hardest matchups right now. They're so strong. Just try to Holy Strike them. They're not always going to die in one shot, but it just happened to work there. Alright, we're going through, and this is where you're going to see where the wizard is really, really tough to deal with. getting our Holy Strike ready. Our protection isn't going to do anything. He hits us once with that move and does, you know, almost half of our HP. Our heals are only going to do so much here. At this point, I'm getting a little bit nervous because I'm almost out of heals. I decide to push all the way back into the storm to try to heal. The issue being that we're now out of lesser heals. I decide, hey, try to use a bandage. This wizard is here, kind of blocking the way. I don't have time to sit here in the storm. The circle is very quickly closing in, and the reality is, if I don't get this portal, I might just die. I don't know why I didn't go back and check the gate. I think I was afraid, or I might have heard someone take it earlier. I don't remember exactly, but I remember having a feeling it was already taken. So I decide, hey, go for the wizard. We just barely kill him, and I jump through that portal. Because I think that was lobby, but I wasn't sure. I wanted to be safe. We were super low HP. Very, very close fights. Just barely got that out. Holy Strike against Wizard is really strong. Thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more content like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will be sure to deliver more of this content. Probably going to do full games as well, but I feel like these montages with my live commentary seem to be pretty well liked, so I figured, hey, why not post some more? Thanks all for watching, and have a great day. See you next time.